Okay, welcome back to episode 2 of our Feed the Beast Interactions replay. I know I said I was going to do a lot of building off camera, but what better chance for a time lapse? Alright, so first I want to see how we're doing here, because we are going to need a lot of bone. Traps are producing some stuff that we need, but they're almost out of bait, so let's work on getting them some bait. And then while that's happening, we can expand our island massively. Alright, and we make the string. Boom, there's a half stack. Nowhere near enough, so we come over here. But you're not come over here. Come over here. And we make twine to make the bait because it is a cheap and easy recipe. Alright, now we have a little bit more bait to throw at the situation. So, let's say you get half of that and half of that, and send to you. And let's open up our inventory space some. Let's start over here, give you back the leaves, put you away. Make us some space. We do want a lot of this stuff, but we just don't want it right now. Nope, we need the builder's wand. Don't need the chicken catcher yet. Tome of knowledge. I should probably go put that back actually, because that doesn't need to be on us at all. There's seeds. We'll be making stuff from that shortly. And I think we're good. I think we are good to start our building. So, do we want to go dirt or cobble? I'm thinking from this side we do cobble, and that side we just make a large yard. So let me grab cobble first. Doesn't even matter how much I'm grabbing. I'm probably gonna put most of it back, but I don't want to have to come back to the table just because I didn't grab enough cobble. So at this point the footage is sped way up, because while building is a necessary evil, it is still quite boring to watch, especially if somebody is building out a base as big as the one that I'm trying to make in this part of the video. I am currently using the Builder's Wand, not because it's the best tool for the job, but more because I am not as familiar with the Formation Wand. Later episode, you will see me play around with the Formation Wand, but I haven't even crafted it, let alone remembered how to use it in this part. So part of the base I made out of cobble,
And then a large part I made out of dirt because I want a nice big yard, just because it's pretty, especially in a sky block. Clean some things up because nobody wants it left completely dirty. Harvest some more and make some more animal bait. And I believe we are on our way to the next part of this.
Alright, so the main building is complete. I may expand out again, probably will, but for now, I think this is a much better base to be getting on with. So, the next thing that I want to do is sugarcane. This one, while quite nice, is not going to provide all the sugarcane I could ever want, so let's do something that will. Let's grab us a couple stacks of sand. And we are just going to edge this in a sandwiched sand. That'll probably be enough for now. If I feel like I really like the aesthetic of it doubled up, then I will make it bigger, but for now, we can call that good enough. So we come over here, grab our ice. We might have had enough on us already, but just faster to make sure. Well, that's annoying. Sorry, I do not want to be pushed off today. And we would not have had enough, so I am glad that I went and got more. But now we have all that beautiful water. We can harvest these. Grab all of those. And I think there were not any in there. Okay. How about in here? There were 6. Alright, so I think you know where this is going. We just plop them down. Alright, so now that we have the start of that wall going, obviously when it grows we'll fill in the back section, but we don't have to worry about that quite yet. How's our chicken coming? We have 3 eggs. That sounds about right for this chicken, because it does take a minute. Let me make sure I can't get another chicken easily. Nope, just seeds. I can grab those eggs though. Roost collector I don't actually need because I don't use those. I am going to need a chicken breeder, so I might as well fashion one of those up real quick. Let me grab the twine. Beautiful. Make us some hay bales. Can we not make hay bales out of twine? Let me make sure on that. Yeah, it has to be string. Of course it does. But luckily we've started our cotton production, so even if we can't get it done right this second, it won't take long. Oh, we can get it done right this second because I never made that into string. Alright, let's do it then. And then since we have it, let's make us some more bait. Because we do need to appease the bait gods. Let's empty these. Yay, we got our raw beef, so we got that quest complete, and it will give us some more bones, which we are in desperate need of. So those bones, let's grab this bone. We'll set them in here for now, along with the raw turkey, chicken, duck, beef, feathers, and I don't have any more space. Let's make us another set of chests, because that's kind of what I do. I just make chests until I don't have any more stuff in my inventory. It drives the people who play with me absolutely bonkers. But that's their problem. So the leather can go there. Twine, sure. I'm not actually using it right this second, so... Worm, arcane ashes. I need to make more stuff with the arcane ashes. How close are we to that philosopher's stone? I need an emerald, so that means that I need to start on the process to making the alchemic condenser. Flint block we have, terracotta we have to mine up, clay buckets we have, and bricks. Let me make some bricks. For those bricks, you do need to take just regular clay and plop it down. It will make it into bricks. Once you have those bricks, you then craft them in a 2x2, and you get the red bricks that we need for that. Let's put that on our hot taskbar. This one just needs a lot of terracotta, some charcoal, and rice slime balls, which is just rice and water. Actually, can I make band-aids with those? Make it with blood or slime ball. I don't think I can. Okay. I was hoping. I really need to see how I can get those. I think I'm just going to have to use bone meal, but I don't have enough bones that I want to do that right yet. Alright, let's take your eggs. Let's go over here. No, go over here. We're going to borrow our well area, and we are going to just start chucking chicken eggs, hoping that we get a chicken to spawn. Good, we got one to spawn. Alright, so we take our seeds. We need quite a lot of them. So while it might seem wasteful, we have enough of a farm that I feel justified making some extra seeds to speed up the process. And we need our, not the quest book, we need our regular book and our chicken catcher. So, if you right click a baby chicken with seeds, it will drastically increase its growth time. Like, about a stack, and you get it to almost be fully grown immediately. Not exactly immediately, but it's really fast. We smack him with the book, and we chicken catcher him. We hop in and grab it. So now we have 2 smart chickens. I'll let him finish while I finish making the roost. I guess technically her, wouldn't it be? Anyways. We need to go boop, boop, boop. Chicken breeder. Now, I think you know what's going to happen here. We take the chicken. 1 chicken, 2 chicken, and give them seeds. And the reason you want to do this is not just so you can have more chickens, but so that your chickens can have better stats. Better stats means more eggs. Work on this quickly. You can quite easily do a hopper into another breeder, hopper into another breeder, hopper into another breeder. I'm not going to bother right now because I'll just come back every once in a while and choose the ones I like, and the rest get, unfortunately, thrown away. Poor chickens, they've served us well, but they have served us to the best of their ability. Oh, actually, I do need that, because we are making our bricks now. Brick, brick, terracotta, pot, flint. You're almost done. Terracotta, rice slime ball. Did I have rice, or was that was my last playthrough? Of course it was. I did do a playthrough off camera here. Well, it was on camera, but it was way too long because I'd forgotten pretty much everything I needed to know about doing it early game, and it was going to take longer to edit than it would just to do a whole nother recording. So I did another recording, and I like this world that I'm building significantly better. Alright, we have those. Alright. Once those grow, we'll have the slime balls. So let's come over here and carefully grab some of the terracotta. It is a limited resource, but it's not a very limited resource, as you see. So replace the stuff underneath it. I like to start using at this point some colored cobblestone just because it's fun, and why not? So we grab the terracotta. We need a number of pieces of it. So we just plop down the cobble underneath. The terracotta with the cobble underneath has no possibility of falling into the void. The ones that we break that we can't put a cobble underneath, that can fall into the void, even though it is unlikely. So I like to just, yep, like that one. I wasn't very close. Let me see if I can get a cobble underneath both of those. Good, good. Actually, I think with that one, as I almost fall in, yep, be careful. Be very, very careful. I think with those, I am done, and I like to put a non-standard block there so it still keeps the shape of these islands. I don't know why I care, but I do. So I have my terracotta. Let me go grab for my bricks. Brick, 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 brick. And we make our bricks. Boom. And that's the fish trap. Or not fish trap, regular trap. One clay bucket. One flint block. Dragon. Boom! That one's done. And then we need one of those rice balls to grow. It might be worth it to waste some of our bone meal on one of them, because otherwise we're going to be waiting for quite a while. So I don't want to, but I think I can waste a whole bone's worth of bone meal. Let me make sure that the way I'm making bone meal is the better way. To make bone meal, I can't do the squeezer yet because that requires iron. Can't do any of those. So yeah, it looks like the best way, the only way, is to use our mortar. So we grab our flint mortar. Boom, boom. There's a bone meal. Put you back for now. And let's... Alright, cool, it only used 2. And it gave us 2 rice, so we can make 2 slime balls. And here... Just make sure. Yeah, nope. Oh well. I was hopeful. But we do need... There's 1. And... I need 2 of those actually, so... Let me grab this again. Yep, of course. Let's... Turn that down. There. And it even lines up, well, not quite, but it's better. So, we need the charcoal, so we'll grab, let's just do 4 pieces of wood. Boom, boom, boom. And let's make some water, because we are going to need that. We have our 2 alchemic retorts. Let's place this relatively near that water source. And you see, nope, not first try. Alrighty. So recipes we can do with this, we can make elixir of instant health. I need to grow that chamomile. We can make honeycomb and cohosh to get elixir of regeneration. Soul sand and deathstalk for wither. There's a number of recipes. Night vision is quite useful because this pack gets dark. And then sky dust is quite rare, so the potion of flight this way isn't as likely. This way is a whole lot better. You want to use the alchemy table once we break into blood magic, but that's a ways away. And then arid garden, pancraft, frost garden. Yep, we're just gonna deal with those in a bit. So, yes, I need to grab out chamomile. You don't have any cohosh in here, do you? I don't think so. Just the chamomile, right? Okay. And let's do a couple lines of that in our garden. Doing stone now, it's going to be annoying to have to break them, but at the same time, they won't break within a single line. Just 2.5. Alright. And then let's plant chamomile on the edge here. I think this is one of the ones. Oh, you can. I didn't even have to Oh, the area. Alright, there's those. I do need to take some sand. I have some sand. Did not make any glass yet, so that's crafting. Alright, that's good. Put you here. Go find that beef, because it's much more valuable as that potion of instant health than as a food source, because I can grow some foods. I can't really grow yet a way to heal myself. There's 2 glass, we need 1 more. And so the next step we are going to go for is, I believe, the porcelain chicken. Once we get our smart chicken up to 10, 10, 10. Oh, molten clay. We have to actually make our foundry first before we can do that, which makes sense. I'm just kind of sad about it. To make the Apple of Restoration, we need that Elixir of Instant Health, but the first couple are going to yours truly, because I am not in the best of health. So, we take that glass. We make ourselves a little bottle here, or a couple of them. And, oh yeah, we need to feed it fuel. Doesn't really matter the kind of fuel you feed it. If you're only doing 1 or 2 potions, feed it something that isn't going to last forever, otherwise you're going to feel like a total prat. But I figure that 2 planks is going to be sufficient here. And what did that quest give us? No reward. Awesome. But I guess the reward is not dying. Not amazing, but 2 hearts added is better than no hearts added. Let's empty the traps though, because they will not produce more once they're full. Duck, feather, leather, bird meat, all around. Speaking of, do I want to wait for that one? I do not want to wait for that one. I'm going to keep the smart chicken. I don't need to keep the smart chicken. But if anybody else plays with me, they're going to want to have access to be able to touch it if they don't want to have to actually do all the chickens themselves. So I just keep all of the original chickens. That way, anybody who wants to can just grab them and their quest completes. Cotton. Our lovely sugarcane is starting to grow over there. Grab us some more glass shards. We're going to make these into glass bottles as well. And we're going to store our glass bottles in here in case we get anything worth it. Alright. So I think it's time that we grab our apple seeds, not our grass seeds, our apple seeds, and we grow us some apple trees. These will grow into apple saplings, which will grow into apple trees. I haven't actually tried just using the leaves, so let me do that now, because you can get apple leaves, and it's the same cost as any other leaf, so if it works, awesome. If it doesn't, who cares? Actually, let's do a couple stacks, because that'll speed up the testing process. You can either wait for something, or you can have it have so many opportunities to happen that if it doesn't, you know that it's not going to. I often go for that second option. When I'm testing, because again, when we're tired of this, we don't have to come through and break every single one. We can just vein miner it. And I'm gonna leave that alone for a while. Alright. So I think we can grab our other traps, because we do have the resources now to start making quite a lot of bait. Hey look, that one's almost grown. And pop that. Pop that. And we'll split bait. Oh, thank you, another raw beef. I should be saving that to utilize for the zombie that we need to build, or zombie that we need to heal, rather, not build, but I cannot be bothered. Flint Axe. Oh, is this is the one I think. I'm gonna feel like a total idiot if this actually is what we need to be doing, and I've just been wasting my time. I thought we needed to get into Tinker's Construct, but I might be wrong. If we don't have to go all the way to Tinker's Construct, that means that wood is so much easier now. Oh yes, I feel so stupid for wasting all of that time. So having rediscovered a tool that I should have been crafting literally since the second tree that I put down, I proceed to get myself some more wood and some more leaves for EMC. I should have just grabbed a stack of oak to begin with, but now you see me just going to town. I move an apple seed, or an apple tree, so that I can not break it when I'm doing everything else. And I am trying to get apples at this point because I want to make my zombie, not realizing that those apple leaves that are on the ground are going to be my best way in the future of getting apples. Like, it'll give you so many that you do not need to think about apples ever again. We cannot twerk apple trees, so that's a good thing to know. Here I am just discovering that I can get apples. And now I'm picking up all the stuff from the... And no beef, no beef, No beef, no beef. Okay. What all do I need for that summoning altar? I need to make myself a bookshelf. I think I have enough leather for that. I do. There's those two, that book. Let's harvest some of our sugarcane over here. And that should be enough. 18 of them. That's not going to be enough, though. Oh, it is. Nice. And we put that in. We make our 2 extra books. Now we have 3 books to make our bookshelf. And we need just regular planks. Nice. I thought we had to do something special to them, but apparently not. Boom. There's our bookshelf. And we need a low covalence dust, which we have some because I made extras. Some smarticle like that. And we need the arcane ashes. So arcane ashes. Valence dust. Bookshelf. Wrong. Oh, that might be the issue. Let's find out if I need a regular bookshelf, not a jungle bookshelf. 'Cause reasons. Alright, here's another apple. Cool, cool. Looks like that's all we got was the 2 apples from that, but 2 apples is better than no apples. Yeah, no, we cannot work that. I'm just making sure. So, there's the wood, there's that. Now I have a regular bookshelf. Let's see if that's good enough. Yep, okay. So the issue was that we had a jungle bookshelf and we need a regular bookshelf. Slightly annoying, but altogether not that big a deal. Now, I'm going to make a Cobblestone Enclosure. Let's make it out of magenta. So, let's make it 3 high. Come on, there we go. Now everyone, watch as I proceed to build out a building, and then I will shortly decide that I don't actually want it to be the aesthetics that I was going for, so I destroy part of that building and end up making it look like an ice cream sandwich. But I think it looks kind of cool, hope you agree, and let's put the roof on it, and of course, we can't have it all be magenta because we put so much work into it. Now some of you who play Minecraft a lot might be thinking I'm making a dark room to spawn monsters, and I am, but monsters don't spawn here without the help of this summoning altar, so I'm actually making a dark room to contain a zombie that we're going to be making. So, let's actually cook up some of our turkey. We've been getting enough of it, and I don't know of any uses for it other than food. So, let's use it for what I know it's used for. Ho-ho, more bones. Always love the bones. 3 more bones. We might actually have enough to make our porcelain for our melter here. We need the grout, which is clay, sand, and gravel. Clay. Sand. Gravel. Grout. I am grout. Overused pun. Eat some turkey because we are slowly starting to get hungry again, and if we get too hungry, we lose health. We're trying to reverse that situation. So, put the rest of them there. We don't want to eat too many more of those because you have diminishing returns the more of a particular item you eat, so that's going to be fun to deal with, but ultimately won't be a problem after the first couple episodes. There's some relatively simple recipes that you can make, but for now, let's get rid of those. Get rid of you. And you are what I need to make next. Need my porcelain bricks. So, let's grab a bone. I'll have bone. Actually, I have bone meal. So let's just make porcelain straight up to start with. Boom, unfired porcelain. Those. Those become our porcelain bricks, so we can actually make our porcelain melter. Unfortunately, to utilize him, we need lava. And to get lava, we need to finish with our zombie. I'm not comfortable dealing with a zombie until I have more than 3 health. So we're gonna have to wait until I get a few more beef. Yep, I just checked these. There's no more beef yet. I need you to craft. I want to be at least 7 hearts, I think, before I play with a zombie. I'm probably not going to take any damage at all, but it would be stupid to do it with such low health. Expiring trades. I don't think villagers actually have trades here, so it is just for the zombie. Now, how do I spawn the zombie again? I need bone shards. I need beef, of course. I need beef. Devil dust is just covalence powder, and I need 2 leather. Let's drink our health. To our good health, sir. Put that away. And I only have 1 leather, but I'm sure I'm going to have more. I just remembered that I have chickens, so let's find the best ones. 5s, 5, 4, 4. And let's just trash can you guys. Sorry. Alright. Don't need the wood right now. Dirt. I don't need the cobble. I will need some because I'm honestly just going to summon it, smack it with an apple, and block the door, and just look through a peephole to make sure that he's not a villager yet. Once he is a villager, I'm going to push him into some hoppers, because I don't think we need to kill the villager when we can just go make a sandwich, and he'll have produced us enough emerald shards that we'll be good. Basically just waiting on everything to happen at this point. we're waiting on beef. That's really what we're waiting on. Actually, because we're waiting on beef, I wonder how hard was it to make a cow? Beef, bone shard, leather, and a devil dust. Might be worth it just to make a cow. We'd have to make 2, but then we could breed them. We might do that to start, actually. Because if we start breeding cows, that makes things a little faster. I'm kind of at a standstill at this point, just waiting for things to happen. Alright, so we're back, and I'm wondering if we have 1 beef. Come on, give me 1 more. Yes, 2 beef. We do have enough now. We can make our cows. And I think that's what we're going to do. Because breeding cows will give us faster access to beef than just waiting for it to process. So, let's make us some fences, because animals love to be fenced in. Let's pick up our summoning altar here. Oh no, our pick broke. And let's go pick a lovely spot out here. Do we want it connected? Probably not connected, actually. But let's go like that. And then remember the trick to easily getting out of a fence where your animals cannot. At least I think it still works. Is make the corner a place you can jump on and jump over, but they cannot. So, we pop in here, we pop out of here, because I don't have bone shards on me. I know for a fact I don't have that. So let's grab our bone shards. By that I mean a bone. Over here. Bone shards. What else do we need? That's for the chicken. Bone shard, leather, devil dust. We haven't made our devil dust yet. That's going to change. We're going to make 5 of them. We don't need all 5 right yet, but we will shortly, because we're also going to be making a zombie, and probably a sheep if we find that we need it. So, toss our covalence dust in there. Lovely red sparks let you know that you actually hit it, and soon enough that will be ready to go. Alright, and just double checking because paranoia is a thing. I think we're good. That's put down. Oh, there's our devil dust. And we do have some wheat on us, so as soon as we have adult cows, we can make more of them. In the recipe. Hey, General Hansberger. Oh, what am I missing? Do I need to have something separated? Probably. Bone. Oh, it doesn't have any leather yet. So, there we go. But in these recipes, this item is what you have to shift right-click the altar with. Once you have bone shard, devil dust, other leather, and beef in, you right-click with the leather, and we get our first cows. Now, we make those, have sweet, sweet leaven, and give us a baby cow. And remember that trick with the chicken and the seeds? Well, that went a whole lot faster, didn't it? Good move, thank you. Move. Sorry. I'll stop now. Best grown chicken is probably the one we have 2 of, so. Make sure that's good. The others of you, bye-bye. And give you some more seeds to do what you gotta do. Now, do I have any more beef? I think, yes, I have 1 beef. Put it in here so that I can have my 7 hearts. Actually, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Let's start and make 1 more cow. If I have 1 more leather, I might not have 1 more leather. If I can find 1 more leather, that means the universe wanted me to make 1 more cow. If I cannot, then I will make the... I have 1 more leather. Cool. The universe wants us to make 1 more cow. So when we have 4, that makes the breeding cycles a whole lot easier to figure out. Alright, so baby cow, have fun with brand new cow, and new brand new cow, grow. Alright, so we're just going to let them sit for a while and their breed timers come back around. I don't know why I keep checking this chest. I always seem to think that there's going to be something new and amazing in it. But I actually have most of the stuff growing that I want growing right now. Or do I? Is it time to set up my pumpkins? It's time to set up my pumpkins. And pumpkins. Boom. I do have the ice on me, so that's no problem. So let's grab the dirt. Alright, that was unpleasant. Let's try this again. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No apples from that tree yet, but not surprised. This is not how the pumpkins are going to stay, but for now, it is good enough. those can grow at their own speed. And we can move on. I'm really not a fan of all this rain. Let me see if I can do something about it. View. Quest completed. Obsidian. What is that quest? What does it do? I don't know that it gives me much of anything on this one. Okay, no rewards. That makes sense. And the chrome obsidian is put the obsidian down and right click the bucket. Work in progress. Of course, now the rain goes away. It's like, oh no, he's making a bed. Can I use that before the sun's actually up? Probably not. Yay, spawn point set. In this pack, unfortunately, you cannot have beds to completely reset the day unless you have a friend who is the server mod, in which case there are ways that you can update that so that you do just skip through the night when you sleep in a bed. It's kind of cool to make it a spooky night, I guess, but at the same time, it's really quite annoying. Alright, itty bitty cow, grow up. Because there's that cow that wants to enjoy your company. And there we go. Ah yes, the itty bitty cow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Go. Make me another Momo. Alright, and I think once we breed those all out again, I will start the slaughter, because I think we will have enough cows that I don't feel bad about starting to utilize them in my efforts to make emeralds. Alright, I don't think I looked up how to spawn a zombie villager yet. It is raw beef, big shocker. Leather, hopefully I'll get that when I get the beef. Devil dust, bone shards, and a bone. Looks like we need more bone shards. Big shocker, and a bone. Boom, boom. Oh, and I do need to make me another flint pick. So, let's take that. Take that. There's that. Let's go retrieve our summoning altar. Get everything ready, so all we have to do is finish the zombie. Alright. Summoning altar, you needed devil dust, leather, and bone shard, so let's give you bone shard. Devil dust, I don't have any leather, and I don't have the raw beef, and the bone goes on last. So, let's actually take this opportunity to harvest the sugarcane and put the outer edge of the sugarcane on so that it can be growing forward. I'm not too worried about what falls off, first of all, because I'm not going to go chasing it. Second of all, because I have quite a bit of sugarcane. As you can see, I have 87 right now, so this is mostly just finishing the planting, and whatever I have after that is just going in the chest and is going to be utilized eventually. Alright, that's finished. How's our porcelain going? Oh yes, we need to pick it up. We did pick it up. We have our seared bricks. We need 8 clay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This first. Boom. Oh yes, you need lava. I have to do that first to get the lava, because once we have that, we can turn the obsidian that we get from EMC into lava. Leather, cool. Oh, looks like you're all out for the most part, so let's harvest you. Don't eat the cotton. I don't even know if it has any actual real-world nutrition. Might do, in the raw form. I'm not suggesting that, kids. Do not say that I told you to eat the cotton. So we have our wheat, our string, and that's a fair bit of bait for now. Give you, and you, and you. Let's empty you guys of all of your excess goodies. And put them in the food chest. Well, the everything chest. I should make a food chest. It'd be a smart thing to do, but I'm also very lazy, so we'll see if I actually do it. Part of the reason why you want to do the breeder, hopper, breeder, hopper, breeder, hopper, is so that you don't run into this where clearly I have not been paying enough attention. I've made a lot of chickens that I don't intend to use, but I have seeds to spare, so I'm not that worried about it. I'm just slightly annoyed, because I know it can be done better. Actually, let's wait for this one. Once we do, as soon as you can make a time in a bottle, you do. I made that mistake. I didn't make my time in a bottle the first time until I was in high voltage time, and boy, once I finally made one, did I feel like a complete idiot. Alrighty. You all should be ready to go, and so's this apple. Haha. I got an apple. Any other apples ready? I don't even know if the apples can grow on the inside. We'll find out. I'm just gonna leave this here for a while, because this is a pretty easy way to get apples early game, actually. I'm sad I didn't think about it on my first playthrough. There. And then... I'm so sorry, General. But I have orders. Blame my quests. That should be enough. I don't need to rain any more death on them. They're already scarred. I'm so sorry. Oh, sticks are a decent way to power things if you just don't care, because they're just made with EMC, and you remember how easy EMC is to get. There, now we have 7 hearts, which I think makes me safe enough to play with a zombie. So, to make my zombie, I now have the leather. Boom, there's the leather. Have the bone shard. Oh, beef. Beef, beef, beef. Don't use all of it. Not yet. Alright. There's that. Grab an elixir of instant health. My covalence dust. I might actually need to make more of that. I think I need 7, I want to say. Yep, I need 7, so I do need to make more of that. I have that, so I just need sand. Chop up charcoal here. And make our covalence dust. Good. Apple of restoration. Can make 2 of them. Yeah, let's make both of them. Because I do eventually want more than 1 villager, but to start with, 1 will do. Oh, let's make some torches just so that he's not so scared in the dark when he finally becomes a villager for us. And, more importantly, so I can actually see him. So I know when he's a villager. Alright. Alter hums pleasantly. Sorry, Lost Soul. We're gonna have to just keep an eye on you and wait until you become a villager. While I'm waiting, let's make us a nice little villager trap. Make us our wooden hoppers. Oh yeah, you're making chickens. We have 10, 10, 10 chickens now. So we don't need any of the rest. Sorry, but you're just not making the cut. Now that we have these, we can actually stack them and they will grow faster.
So here I'm elaborating way too much on how I'm making 4 hoppers go into a 5th hopper that goes into a chest. A very useful thing to have, but not something that's complex and needs the full explanation that I gave it. So I make everything, and then I set the chest down, as you see here, and then I point all of the hoppers into a cobblestone piece, which isn't bad in and of itself until I go to test it and I throw things into all the hoppers and nothing's there. I'll realize in a second and remove that cobblestone piece. There I go. And we put the hopper in and it's all good. So now I build up and I complete the structure so that I can push the villagers into the structure so that they have a place to be to forever shed their emeralds for my utilization. So, I'm going to encourage you forcefully to get trapped. Alright. Let's get ready so that we can quickly trap him in. Walter hums pleasantly. Apple and water. Alright. Now we wait. While we wait, I think our cows deserve some love. And by that, I mean, well, some love. There. We're now making more cows. We are well on our way. 6 smart chickens, we split those up. Biggest sacrifices. Molten clay, we still need that, and we need our lava, which means we're just waiting on our villager. So here I am just trying to be useful while I wait. I'm going to grow the cows a bit. It is a percentage-based acceleration each time you feed a cow. And the faster they grow, the faster we get the materials we need. I continue harvesting some stuff. I play around with my chickens. They are breeding quite fast now that we have the roost almost full. And I'm looking at the stuff they'll be useful for. Alrighty. Let's make us some beehives. I don't remember how we get our first bees, but it might be the quest to make the beehives that gives it to us. We'll find out. Apparently not. But we'll put these on the corners. They do help things grow a little faster, nowhere near as fast as sprinklers, but anything's better than nothing. What's all the buzz about? I don't know how to get the first bee, though. How did I get the first bee? Okay.
candleberry. Canola and tallow. Not magic tallow. Sticky resin, okay. Well, we might get that done while we're waiting. What all do you need? I need rice slime ball works, though. Beautiful. Let's grab some rice. Wherever I put the rice. Rice. Plant that seed. So there's that. Sapling. Got ashes, so pop that down. Pop down the sapling. Oh, wrong order. Slap ball. One sapling. There we are. This should give us a rubber tree. And I thank you, good sir, and that's a ginormous sapling. I've always thought that about the rubber trees. There's our resin. So, there's magic tallow, or regular tallow, covalence dust and resin, good. I don't have any more covalence dust, do I? I used it all because I made a couple apples of regeneration. Speaking of, how are you doing? We lost soul, good. And grab those nuggets. Are you lonely? Do you wish you had a friend? Do you wish you could be close with them all the time? Have I got a proposition for you? And it's called getting out of that corner. Don't want to have to smack you, but I really must. That works. Just make sure you don't let the other one out, and good. They're locked away. Good. Take some wood. I'll grow a couple more rubber trees, why not? You get so many saplings out of rubber trees, you don't really need to worry about planting them in an efficient manner for their leaves. Like, I have 7 and I planted 3, so... For the first couple I might be careful, but once you have a couple reserved, I wouldn't care in the slightest. Alright, and that's how fast they produce eggs at 3 apiece when you have 10, 10, 10 smart chickens. So anything that you want to produce that requires eggs, you have all the eggs you can need. Grab our charcoal. Go find our water wheel. I'm just going to make all of these into covalence dust because I do need it. Maybe not right now, but I definitely will. Alright. Take that gravel. Use up some of my levels because I'm not actually utilizing that experience.
good. The rest of the infinity dust away, because I'm not ready to utilize that. And put the bones away. Oh no. Let's go breed the cows again. Some of you might be wondering why I'm breeding the cows so aggressively, because I want to get 4 villagers down there, and if we have access to all of the beef and stuff that we need easily through murdering cows, I'm just going to quickly murder cows and make us our villagers. Alright, plenty of babies. Sorry you died before you found love. That happens to a lot of people. At least you didn't have to deal with the woes of heartbreak. Have the apples, need the potions. How many potions? I have 2 potions, good. That's 2 zombies. Need 2 apples of restoration, good. Now, you only have the bone shard, and I think you only, yeah, let's give you all 7 bone shards, sure. Beef. I only got 1 leather out of all that killing. Do zombies need leather? I cannot remember now. I don't think they do. Of course they do. They need 2 leather. Of course! No leather but beef? No. Some leather. 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 Beautiful. I don't have to kill any more cows. Alrighty. Boom. And double check it. Double dust, leather, raw beef, done. Bone shard, beef, leather. I need the double dust. So I throw the double dust in. I need a couple more bone shards than that. Nope, there were 7, that's right. I'm good on that. That was fast. Nice. Okay, that one's going. Grab the emeralds we're making. Boom, got an emerald. That's that quest done, which gives us fairy dust. I don't remember what that's used for. I'm going to save it until I do. And then we need to have locovalence dust and our emerald. So, arcane ashes, locovalence dust, and our emerald. Yay, we have our Philosopher's Stone. Now with our Philosopher's Stone, we can make a lot of things, including our freaking lava. And a smarter person does it differently than I do, but I, unfortunately, am not that smarter person. I am, however, going to make me another work table, so I can just have one that's always filled with lava. So, axe, spade, pickaxe.
Pickaxe, spade, axe. I don't know if they actually have to be full durability, but I've had enough struggles with it, I'm just going to make those that way. So I don't have to worry. I'm actually going to make two. So I don't have to actually worry about their durability, but now I definitely don't. So let's put you here, and here. You're going to be my lava one. So let's do something stupid. Obsidian. Lava. Move quickly. The reason you have to move quickly is otherwise it will burn you. You are supposed to make these mitts. I'm not bothered right now because I just want to make. Let me try this again. Let me try this after I make myself a hammer. I'm not bothered because I'm just trying to make my porcelain melter. Boom, boom, boom. Let's grab some other obsidian, add another bucket because it does destroy your clay buckets, which can get annoying if you're doing a lot of it, but there's no reason for you to be doing a ridiculous amount of it, so... Oh, I forget. Do I have to... I think I can pull off from any side of you, actually. So... Yeah, see that fire? That's what happens if you're dumb and don't move fast enough. And I don't think that's completed. I think I need to have something under it. Let me look at that quest. Okay, there's the clock. Cool, cool. This. Do I need a tank? I think I need. Place above porcelain heater or tank to fuel. Okay. So I do need more porcelain brick, which is a good thing that I still have these bones. 2 of them. That mortar and pestle. Make it happen. Unfired porcelain. It's just a regular glass, right? Yep. Any glass will work. So, sand afterwards. As soon as that transfers. While that's happening, let's check on our Noctoholic. I got rid of... Grab that again. I was using that. Come on. Your friends are all in the hole. You know you want to join them. Your friends miss you. Come on. Okay, I'll go grab the water bucket. You are getting doesn't play well with others on your report card, mister.
so I can get out. Make our last zombie. No idea what that's going to do, actually. Interesting to find out. And we come over here, and how much do we have? Only enough for 2 emeralds now. So, some of you might be wondering why we need so many emeralds. It's because we can make emeralds into all kinds of tools. It makes swords, hammers, files, pickaxes. Emeralds are going to be our new flint, essentially, once we have a fort going, once we leave the server running for a little bit. So, here we are. Porcelain's done. Do we have the clay on us? Still do. Let's make some more buckets because lava has not been kind to our buckets. It never is. Yep. The legs. You can get a chicken collector. And that's very useful later in the game for other things. I don't think it's necessary for regular eggs. I just have never used them that quickly. So, I'm just going to leave them as they are. There's our glass. Our porcelain tank. Let's break out beneath this because I don't feel like dealing with it. Put our porcelain tank there. Give us access to it on the side. And then let's waste a bucket. Hey, now that's going. Now we take, there's some clay. Don't know how much clay we actually need to melt down for that, though. How much clay do you need? 1 whole bucket. Of course, that's going to be probably 8 more clay. Something like that. I'll just wait. Alright, so we see how much clay we need. It's more than we thought, but we get the chicken ready to go. So that all we need to do is put in our clay bucket, and we grab enough clay. Oh no, 1 bucket, 8 millibuckets, sweet. Let's see if I can just bucket it out or if I have to get clever. Nice. And were you like that instead? You were. Porcelain chicken. And we're going to breed him to get us another porcelain chicken. Where'd I put those chickens? Oh, they're still in here. And eventually, he will give us another porcelain chicken that we can then breed up to get a 10-10-10 porcelain chicken. Which is mostly useful for getting clay. I know that doesn't sound very useful, but it actually really is later on in the game, because having to wait for that, for the amount of clay you're going to need for silicon, is just not fun. But we have our chicken. Yay, bones and levels. We have rubber sapling. We made our tallow, didn't we? Or did we not actually fully make that? I wonder. Oh yeah, we were making the covalence dust. Did I put all that away? No, I put all that in here. Let's finish making a candleberry, and we will call a candleberry the end of this episode. Because I am already going to have to edit this down significantly, or people are going to not be happy. No one wants to watch 2 hours worth of me rambling, so... Candleberry, need canola and tallow. So let's go grab us canola. And tallow. Candleberry, which gives us the bee, which we can now put in our apiaries. And it'll eventually give us honey, and will give us lots more bees relatively quickly. I'm not going to stick around for that to happen. I'm going to plant the candleberry. And if I do have some bones, I'm going to bone meal it just enough so that I can make a single candle, and that will be the end of the episode. Because I want to finish this quest. Yeah. So, let's get a little more clay. 1, 2. Boom. Now I have the crusher on me. Good. Canned berry. That's cotton. Oopsie. Candleberry. Let's plant 2 of those. Alright. So we take our brick. We grab a stick. We stop rhyming because I can't figure out what rhymes with stick and would actually make sense. Pressed wax. String. Candles. Done. So, I hope you've enjoyed. It has taken forever to get this far. I forgot how long it takes. But I will catch you in the next episode. I think in the next episode, we're actually going to manage to get out of here, though I am going to continue my base in here because I love the Skyblock world, and I don't want to leave, but we do have to go find some resources. So while I put my villager away, let me say, have yourselves an amazing day, night, whatever it is. Have fun, and don't get caught.